How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Massive Beer Reviews back with yet another review. And yeah, it is double Imperial IPA time in the form of Thomas Creek, Up the Creek. Yeah, there you go. Beer. Never had this before. Never actually heard of this brewery. Well, I've technically heard of it before, but never had anything from them. They don't really get distribution in my area, but my brother-in-law, who lives about 45 minutes away from me, gifted me a bunch of beer because I've slowly guided him into the depths of enjoying good beer. He wanted to throw me some stuff that he thought I might be into, and he's big into double Imperial IPAs, so I figured I might as well give it a whirl. And I never reviewed it, so here we go. As far as what it says on the bottle, Thomas Creek, Up the Creek. Thomas Creek Brewery, Sink the Status Quo. Government warning stuff, Indian Pale Ale, Extreme IPA, brewed and bottled by Thomas Creek. South Carolina, 12.5% alcohol by volume. So you're kind of borderline getting up there in your triple, whatever you want to call it, super Imperial IPAs. So label-wise, it's really ghetto to the point where I don't know if I really like it or I really hate it. Kind of thinking I might like the beer because of how craptastic the labeling is. So yeah, we're going to find out. So, let's see. Craptastic labeling. Is it a twist? Cap came off weird. So let's see what this sucker has to offer. Good God. That's way darker than what I expected it to come out as. Jesus. That is not what I expected a Imperial IPA or any kind of IPA to come out as. I mean, that is dark. Jesus. You look at that. That's like English Old Ale, aged English Old Ale in color, really. Even darker than typically something like that. Almost like a, yeah, wow. Way darker than I expected. 2 fingers, just off khaki color head. Decently creamy top to it. But like I said, that color, good God. Yeah, not expected what in there. It's like a mixture of a brown and ruby in there with a little bit of carbonation, but not much else going on. But, yeah. God. That looks weird. Weird can be good, though. So, let's see what she has in her nose. This is an IPA. It's not an Imperial IPA, whatever it is. This is a Barleywine. I don't even know if it's... I mean, nose-wise, you're just getting caramel, brown sugar, a little bit of molasses. Decent, nice, big maltiness. This is a really nice sweetness. It smells somewhere between an English Old Ale and an English Barleywine. Those are kind of splitting hairs to begin with. But it doesn't smell like an IPA, and it does not smell anything close to an American IPA. I mean, could be wrong. Usually, you're definitely going to get hops more in the nose and the mouth, even on an aged American IPA. But yeah, it actually looks good and it smells good if I didn't know what kind of beer it was. But it's kind of odd to go into it expecting this double IPA and have this barley wine thrown at you. Yeah, I really like how it smells. It smells like a beer I would like. So, it looks good. It smells good. Cheers. It's so weird. This is a really good beer. But it's not an IPA. It's almost like they're playing a joke on me. It's like someone like ripped the label off another beer and put this on here. I have no idea what this brewery was thinking. Like there's leeway in styles, you know. Like you can be like, okay, you know, this is the beer we're making, and it's close to that sound. And you're like, okay, it's a bit of a stretch, but I mean, this is not even close to anything like that. I'm just trying to see if I can get a date on it. I don't think so. Yeah, I mean, like I said, color wise, Old Ale barley wine. Nose wise, barley wine. Taste wise, it tastes like an aged American barley wine. That hop presence is there in the mouth. A bit of a piney resininess, but it's not huge. It's almost like a 5-year-old American IP or American barley wine, or a 15-year-old Bigfoot barley wine. In that kind of sense, yeah, it's kind of bizarre. So yeah, other than that, exactly what was in the nose. I mean, it's just caramel, malt, sugar, molasses. Really nice beer. Nice, dense, sticky mouthfeel to it that you want, that I like in a nice barley wine. You know, it's not overly dense, but it's just, you know, nice density, nice viscousness to it. And yeah, it's a really good beer. It's just so bizarre to have this be called a extreme IPA, because it's not. If I was going to rate it on style, I'd give it a 0, because this is not the same beer, but I don't rate on style, I just rate on how much I like it. I would give this beer a 90. Overall, a 90. I should probably give it a little bit higher. I'm just kind of thrown off by how weird it is that it's called this. Yeah. I think this will age like crazy. I actually want to get more of this and try to age this. Yeah. Yeah, so I give it a 90 overall. Like I said, probably should give it a little bit higher. I'm just a little bit thrown off because it's not, it's like, you know, it's not what it is. Value and availability. It comes in 4-packs. I know that. I have no idea what it cost. So I can't really comment on that, and I don't get it by me. So I'm going to give it a not available for availability and, or value and availability. My brother-in-law gets it. He lives 45 minutes away, so I assume I can get it. And he doesn't travel for beer. He only gets it around where he lives or where he works. So I assume I can get it in 45 minutes away, so I give it a 4 on on availability scale for me. But yeah, Thomas Creek, up the creek, IPA. It's not. It's a somewhere between a regular English barley wine and American barley wine that I think would age pretty damn good. So if you want to freak people out and give them a beer and have them watch their faces change because they expect they're going to drink something else, this is the beer for you. If you're into barley wines, American or English, if you're in American barley wines and you just like the hops not as big and a bit toned down, this is a great beer for you. If you're in English barley wines and you don't mind aging this, I think a bit, like again, just guessing here, but based off of experience, I'm assuming this is going to age pretty damn fantastic. So, yeah, if you're into those styles of beer, it's definitely worth giving a whirl. I assume it can't be all that expensive, you know, based off of never seeing it, whatever. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I like it. I dig it. It's just bizarre because it's not an IPA. There you go. Another review in the books. Hope the guys enjoyed the review. If you did or you didn't or somewhere in between, please leave a comment in the comment section below and like and subscribe and all that fun stuff. If you like, check us out anywhere else on the internet. You can Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Untapped, Massive Beers in all 4 of those places. And yeah, another review down. So hope you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a nice, bizarrely labeled beer right now. And hopefully see you next time. Cheers.